Hey guys, it's Tactical Farmer here. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be showcasing 5 of my favorite pickup truck mods that have come out during FS19's lifespan. As you already know, FS22 will be out in just a few more weeks, so I figured this would be a good time to go ahead and make this video. Before we get into it, a couple things here we need to go over. First, all of these mods are publicly available. Nothing private here. You can get your hands on anything you want. Most of them I found on either Facebook or Mod Network. Second, I will do my best to list all mod creators and provide links to said mods, but this is a bit challenging to do. I've downloaded these over the past several months. You know how it is. Third, I will do my best to list the creators involved, but I will surely miss a few people. So major apologies to anybody I miss going over this. Feel free to correct me in the comments. Let me know. I'll try to go back in over the following months, years, whatever, add names back in. Last thing to go over, I'll be making another list with 5 more trucks. I originally intended to do this all as one list, but the video ended up being way too long. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to make sure you don't miss part 2. With all that being said, be sure to leave a like and comment down below telling me what your favorite trucks for FS19 are. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright guys, first up on our list, we have the 2017 Ford F-250 Super Duty, and this is the Highboy edition. This is by 82 Studios. Couple pretty cool things about this truck. First, you can add a winch. The two-tone paint jobs are really cool, and added Highboy badging. Tons of wheel options. You can go single or dual rear wheel. There's options for different hitch, receivers and whatnot, roll bars. You name it, this thing's pretty much got it. I think this one has power folding side steps. Let me try to show that to you. Yep. Mirrors fold out automatically. Really good sounds. Just kind of give you a quick little whip around here. So you can get a quick little sound clip of that. And then we'll show you a quick little interior camera view. So you can get a good view of that. Try not to show off every other truck I'm showing here. Very nice interior. Squad Farms up on the dash. Obviously this was made for Squad Farms, but has been publicly released. Overall, just a very cool truck. Ton of nice features. I love the sounds. You know, 82 Studio was killing it well before he was making mods for all platforms. Jump in the Highboy here real quick. Same sound. And I'll quickly show you guys what we have for store options. Alright, so very quickly going to go over some store options here. Get it, this is pretty much base configuration, different colors. I changed the colors just so you guys could see what's going on here. You got a Bradford bed, you got the Highboy edition, dark Highboy, which looks pretty sweet, and back to stock. Wheels, towing in stock, and there's tons of different actual wheel setups here. We're going dually, single wheel, whatever. Add the winch, decals, plow mount with bull bar. Metal deflector or none. Change the color bumper, off-road bumpers, tons of that kind of stuff. Side steps. Special edition Highboy. A couple special decals. Roll bar. Light options to add to the roll bar. Got the attachments for your trailers. V8, Power Stroke, or tuned version, just ups the horsepower. Yeah, you guys get the idea. Alright guys, so next up on our list, we have the 2014 Ram HD series. And this is by Mr. Boomnastic, Blue Web, LMS, Cody Owens, and 82 Studio also contributed. Main highlights with this mod and why it made the list are the following features. Also, quick disclaimer, there is a mod conflict going on, so I had to get these in the same color, but I have been able to see it in other colors. You guys can check around YouTube. Buck just put up a video recently showing this off. I'll quickly hop here into the interior. We have interactive controls for folding mirrors, as well as, if I can find the function here, I believe there's a way to open the mirrors for tow mirrors. Pop the hood. That does show the correct engine because there is 2 engine configurations for this. This one I went with the other engine option. So you can hear that now. I believe this is the 6.4 Hemi. The other is the Cummins option. Could also have different transmissions. So in this one we have the manual. The other one we have the automatic, and I'll quickly give you a listen here. Kind of hear it shifting. We have the flatbed and standard bed. 2500, 3500. I mean, just a ton of options on this. See, I went for 2 different front grills on this. I think that one there has the mesh grill. Also added the bull bar. This one has the striped grill. There's even more than that. We'll get into all that. See, back seat, you can have these details added or not. This one's got the automatic again. I could give you a listen to that. Sounds pretty good. Quite a fan of that. It's a very aggressive sounding Hemi. All right, let's quickly hop into the store options so I can show you the store options. All right, here we are in the store. So you have tow package 2500, 3500 single rear wheel, and dual rear wheel. Tons of different wheel options to go along with those. Kind of make it look like a Power Wagon if you wanted to. Or Rebel. Dualies, you got a couple different options. Plates. Exhaust system, you want to pick the exhaust based on which bed you're going to go for. So there is a mod conflict going, so I can't change the main color. I haven't figured out which mod I have downloaded that is causing the issue, but it still looks really good, regardless of what color you get it in. One workaround I found with that is to load up the game with only this installed, set your color, come back in with all the rest of your mods, and then go from there. You can have the CB in the cab or the just the antenna, or in the cab plus antenna, or just CB in the cab. Grill guard. A couple different options. Mud flaps. I believe these mud flaps add to the bed, if I'm not mistaken. You can have steps. Have the decor on the inside. Kind of see that there. Regular sleek antenna. Bug visor, no bug visor. Plow bracket. And then you have the 6.4 Hemi auto, manual, 6.7 Cummins auto, and manual. Somewhere in here, I think I missed the grill. I did. You can see a couple different options there, and obviously with the color, you're able to mix this up quite a bit if you wanted to. It's pretty neat. Quite like that. All right, let's get into the next one. Sorry, guys, I almost forgot. You have the removable fifth wheel, and you can get the truck and just a chassis frame and attach the fifth wheel, which is pretty neat. Removable box, single rear wheel flatbed, dual rear wheel flatbed, and I won't go over all the options for these, but you get the idea. All right, on to the next one. All right, guys, next up we have the 2016 Chevy Silverado 1500 by Carl Farms, GTX, LBDT Gaming, and James Dartry. Sorry if I butchered your last name. few features that has helped it make it onto the list, especially for me, and this one's huge. You have different trim level options. So you have your WT, LTZ Z71, LTZ71, High Country, so on and so forth. I think this is just awesome. Also, there's a repair trigger option available, as well as ramps. Changing trim levels obviously changes where chrome is placed, but it also slightly changes the interior. So here I'll jump into the High Country. As you can see, slight little leather accents here and there. And then let's jump into the LTZ71, sorry. Obviously no leather accents. Still a very nice interior, but just slightly different. Obviously you can get the Red Line Edition wheels, which I think look fantastic. Different hitch options. All sorts of stuff like that. So let's go ahead and jump into the shop and show you what's going on in there. Alrighty, guys. Normally the truck starts off silver. I've made it blue just for the purposes of being able to see what's going on. Starting off, running boards is the first option. Several different there. Trim levels. High Country. LTZ Z71. LTZ. LTZ71. LT. WT. Let's go ahead and stick it in Z71 form just to make it obvious where everything is at. Tinted windows. Can even up the suspension a little bit. The bull bar with light bar up top if you want that. Kind of a nice add-on. Mud guards, front, back, both. Frame width. This one's interesting. I do like this. Can set the offset of the wheels. So if you'd like to even it up a little bit, you can do that. Vehicle service adds the repair point. Active or not active. Service, this one's interesting. You can have it have a capacity back here. So now you can haul herbicide, liquid fertilizer, water, fertilizer, lime, seeds, and back to standard. Attachers, trailer attachment, fifth wheel and trailer and plow, which is neat. Fifth wheel front and trailer. Fifth wheel only, plow only, back to standard. Let's go over some wheels here. Let me change the rim color for you. Just make it obvious. I won't name all these. I'll just kind of roll through them here for you. Some pretty nice, unique wheels. I do like these. Look pretty good in certain colors. There's the red line wheels. Back to standard. Bed cover, no. Toolbox ramps. Toolbox and ramps, which is handy. Rally rail with lights. So on and so forth. You guys get the idea. Cap is a nice feature. There's actually two different styles, which is handy. Another thing worth noting, and this does change the sound of the exhaust, we have different engines. So from the 5.3 to the 6.2, back to the 4.3. I will say the 4.3 is the base game truck engine. Sound, at least. But it sounds pretty decent on this. The other exhausts sound really good. Let me go ahead and buy this, just so I can give you an exhaust comparison. Alright, jump in the High Country first. Sorry if that's a little hard to hear. I think this is one of the more tame exhaust options. Go ahead and jump into this one. Yeah, this is one of the louder ones. I think this is a 6.2, the MagnaFlows, possibly. Sounds rather good. Sorry about my frame rate here. It's a little, there's a lot of polygons right now. It's another engine option even. So it says MBRP on the exhaust, which is kind of neat. I think I went for the 5.3, I think, in this one. I can't remember off the top of my head. Go ahead, jump in the other one here just to show you what that sounds like. You guys get a little preview of what else is going on. As you saw, I believe 5.3 Borla on this one, which I do quite like. Several color options, really nice truck. All right, on to the next one. Now, let's talk about some older trucks. These are a couple different various F-150s, or F-Series, I shall say, from the 80s to the 90s. And these are by a couple different modders. I believe Runelman Butch had a hand in this one. I think Retro Mods maybe for this one. I'll do my best to leave you guys some links. Try to find them. I know tons of other modders are probably involved. I don't want to leave anyone out, but it's a little hard to track all that information down. So, what we got going for these types of trucks? Obviously, there's multiple cab sizes, an engine frame sizes, a couple different years, obviously, and different interiors that correspond with those years. So this is this interior. This one over here will be the same. These two have different interior color options, which is neat. So it's pretty cool. Love the sound on this too. Sounds on all these are really good. Dually, single rear wheel. I should have went for the dually on the service bed option. This is an entirely different mod. I think this was maybe an edit done, possibly. Looks really good. Fan of all these. The dually, lifted. It's a nice look. I won't go over all the store options for these. Have to download, try to find it yourself, tinker around. Pretty neat. And I know they've been around a while, so you should be able to find them pretty easy. All right, on to the next one. All right, next up. This one's awesome, I think. This is one of our last few here. But we have the 2010 GMC 3500 HG by Retro Mods. It's first up. Single rear wheel, dually rear wheel options. I think I accidentally went for dually on all these. Should have got a single wheel to show you. This is the lifted version with tan interior. That is an option you can do, black or tan interior. I'll show you kind of what that looks like here real quick. Got the covers. I think these wheels look fantastic. Colors look fantastic. Interior on this, very nice, very realistic. Different bumpers, all sorts of stuff going on with this one. Towing bed, which is really cool. There's a separate attachment to make this work, and I believe it only will tow itself, unfortunately. But still pretty neat nonetheless. Service bed. Have decal options. And what am I forgetting to mention? Obviously different hitch options, etc., etc. Let's jump into the store and I'll give you a quick run through this one. All right, here we are on the store. Obviously, you can go chassis truck, stock bed, flatbed with wood, steel, service bed, tow bed, back to chassis truck. Wheel brand, kind of a grappler stock. We have lifted, a couple different rim options. Back to stock. I suppose it is dually all the time. I thought for some reason this one had single rear wheel options, but anywho. Missing configuration there. I don't know if that's a mod conflict. I'm gonna guess it is. I have probably well over 1,000 mods downloaded right now. The strobe light, if I remember right, pops up here maybe. We'll figure this out here. Just a second. Let me go for the bed option. That might make it easier to find some of these. I think that strobe light might be that. No. Nah. You guys get the idea. Anyhow. 4-wheel drive logo or none. Doesn't seem to be removing it. I'm sorry, I'm not showing this mod in the best light. Typically all this works. Again, I apologize. Must be a mod conflict going on here. Different mirror options. Change the color of the bumper top, which is really nice. Head middle and bottom. Door handles. Grill frame. Body wrap. Bed cover. Toolbox. Back rack. There's the plow mount. Rear bumper, you can go chrome, color matched. Black plastic or color matched. This is the front light housings, which is kind of neat. See that a lot. Typically it's a white truck. White painted lights, or black truck, black painted lights. Either way, it looks neat. Could do... Lost my place here. Rear light housings, you could do those painted as well, I think. Yep, sure can. Tinting the windows also tints the headlights, I believe. Yep. So tint tail lights. There's the 4x4 logo. Guessing the other logo might be for possibly if you have the flatbed. Again, probably my own fault not being able to find any of this. Oh, there's the strobes as well working. A lot of options. Sometimes that can make the store act funny. See, everything's working now, so. Alright guys, having covered all these mods, again, these are 5 really good ones. There will be 5 more in another video, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, keep an eye out for part 2. We will see you then. Alright, peace.